Do you want to sing the intro song with me this time, Paris?
Oh no.
Let's go.
Yep. Welcome to
the Chaotic Voyage Podcast.
It's cringy. It's
cringy.
whingy. Let's get on with it.
It's windy. And windy.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then this is the part where you put the guitar bit that just goes, BAM!
I forgot to get my guitar ready. BAM!
Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm Cameron, your captain as always. And today I'm joined by my first mate, Paris.
That's me. I'm Paris.
And no one else. Because they all suck.
We're lone wolves who need each other.
Yeah.
We're two lone wolves, but we're friends. We're loners. We're friends.
Yeah, well...
Even loners need friends.
That's true. Except if you're, like, not a good person. They don't deserve friends.
Well, we deserve each other, I think.
We do. We're both pretty terrible, but not terrible.
Speaking about terrible, welcome back to the podcast. But also, our usual guest, Paul Johnson, couldn't join us today. Why couldn't he join us, Cameron? I forget.
He's actually cleaning up the poop deck.
Yeah, you got to scrub it. It takes a while. It takes some elbow grease.
Yeah, and someone just spilt chocolate everywhere.
Yeah, not naming any names.
Yeah, we're not naming any names. Anyway, this is the first episode. We've recorded 3. The second one didn't work yet. I might get it working. And this might be the one where your friends are like, don't listen to the other ones. They sucked. This is the one to listen to. And so, here we are. On the not first podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second, third, but possibly first official podcast.
Yeah. The second, third, first official podcast for the Chaotic Voyage. And I thought, for the official first start podcast, that we'd just sit down and we'd talk, just the two main people for now. Just have some fun.
Yep.
And we'll talk a bit about why we're doing this podcast.
Why?
I was getting to that.
That's the most important question.
What about who? Oh wait, we already did who.
They know who we are.
When? Wednesdays, 5:00. Maybe.
Should I care? Probably not.
No, they should care.
We're not going to force our viewers to do anything.
Well, no,
you guys can decide for yourselves if you care.
But if you decide wrong, you'll be thrown overboard. That's just a warning.
And we don't talk about ships, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the slightest clue what to say about a ship.
Sorry to disappoint all of the ship enthusiasts who came to this podcast looking for some nautical tips. We don't have any.
They see our logo and they're like, why are the two thingies on the compass? This is not helpful at all. 0 stars.
That's not how a compass works. It's not a clock. Speaking about clocks, I think it's time to talk about who we are.
Who are we? That is the question on everyone's... Well, we actually didn't explain why we're doing the podcast. We just sort of talked about not talking about boats.
I guess the who doesn't matter.
Wow, they're a good band. They do matter.
Not the band.
What?
The why. The why matters, I guess. Why? For fun. I guess.
It started out as a joke a few years ago, and it's just continued to escalate. And really, making something for a joke is the best reason to make something, if you ask me.
At least we're not too serious about it. It can kind of remain like a casual, fun sort of podcast. It doesn't have to be anything too, I don't know, in depth or really focused around something. It's just whatever it is, you know?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And people will listen and they'll be like...
Do they?
Well, yeah.
They better.
I will.
I mean, you kind of have to listen back to it, though.
Yeah, I have to edit it.
But you're going to enjoy it when you edit it.
Yeah, I listen to myself and I laugh at me. I'm like,
I mean, we all laugh at you, Cameron.
I know, but I know.
All right, good.
I got nothing. So if you did listen to the first podcast, you will know by now that I am indeed a loser, and Paris is also a loser because he's friends with me.
Yeah, that's why we're friends, I guess.
Yeah, just two losers in a pod.
Two losers lost in a big world.
Two lost losers in a loose cannon on a cruise ship.
Yes.
We're getting shot overboard. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but let's keep it going.
That's
Loose.
what we're doing. I'm just imagining there's just going to be a lot of edits of us. Or of you just cutting out the bullshit.
So half the podcast then.
Pretty much. Well, at least it's not going to be too long of a podcast.
Yeah. Well, we've been told that the last episode was too long for some viewers, so we might have to cut it down.
Were we told that?
Oh, yeah.
Who told? Who was told?
I don't want to name names, but Jesse said that he only listens to half-hour podcast.
I don't want to name names, but fuck Jesse, honestly.
I didn't say that. That was all Paris, and while Paris...
You don't know which Jesse I'm talking about?
Well, okay. I guess not.
Yeah.
I just want to put this out there, but Paris's view only represents half of the Chaotic Voyage views.
I own 50%, alright?
Oh, yeah. Well, then you can edit this one. Just the 50%.
I don't know. Alright, I'll be 41%.
Alright, I'm happy with 59%.
Yeah, that's definitely correct.
It is definitely correct. And you can quote me on that.
I kind of feel like a podcast has to be about an hour long. Well, maybe not has to be, but that's usually what they are. Well, 30 minutes wouldn't be that bad either.
Let's aim for 45. We'll see how far we get.
Alright.
Honestly, I think we're stretching already, and we're not even at 10 minutes, so...
We are. I mean, we haven't actually... We talked about why, started as a joke, and it's just kind of for fun. But where did the joke originate from? That's what I want to know. I
believe the joke originated from another friend for it name, and she would say, "Real talk, though." I don't know if any listeners know this person, but I won't be named. And then I think we started like saying it as well as a joke, and then that just sort of...
We talked about possibly having like a fake... It was like a radio show maybe?
Yeah.
Called Real Talk.
And it would have been awesome. But the name was... Well, actually, it went on for like 2 years while we made the same joke.
It's a pretty general name.
It is, and...
General name.
And when we actually were like, we should actually do this because threes of people will listen. Dozens of people will listen. And then we looked at it, and then, of course, that was taken. And then we looked at every other good name, and they were also taken. And that's why we're stuck with Chaotic Voyage.
That's why we settled.
Yeah, and honestly, it suits us, I think.
I've actually... At first I thought, that's kind of basic, possibly lame, but I've actually grown to like it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's the best name ever, because I'm a genius. I'm like, who doesn't like Voyages? And then the rest just came together.
People get seasick.
Yeah, but they don't watch the podcast or listen to it.
Yeah, any viewers who get seasick should not watch this.
Or
listen, just don't.
If you've ever been sick in your life, don't listen to this podcast. It's not for you.
Yeah, it's too sick for you.
Yeah, we don't... Any sickness is caused by listening to this podcast. Not our fault. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there now. I don't know what sort of illness you could get by... Oh, you get hearing aids. I'm just going to...
I kind of tuned out. I'm not really sure what you're saying anymore.
I'm not sure. I mean,
that's what our listeners are going to be doing. But
yeah, well, as long as they leave a like, a comment, a thumbs up, an iTunes like if this ever goes on iTunes.
An iTunes like.
I don't. Yeah. And subscribe
And a scrabble.
Yeah. Give us a scrabble.
Give this video a massive scrabble.
I was saying that the podcast doesn't give people diseases, but it might give them hearing aids. Like the classic joke. And then no one laughed. But, people did laugh. If you're listening to this, you'll hear a laugh that I edited in. It might... It's just going to be that laugh from Paris.
Oh no.
So it will sound like it's really, really funny. But now that you're like a minute later, you're like, Paris didn't actually laugh at that. And yeah, but oh well.
Oh well.
Whenever there's an awkward silence, I'm just going to add that laugh in.
Well,
so half the podcast is just going to be...
You're going to be hearing that laugh way too often.
We'll be like, so Paris, and you won't say anything, and it'll be like, haha.
Just like a real life laugh track.
Just like we're like the Big Bang Theory, where
nice.
We don't say anything funny, but you hear a laugh track anyway, and you just get confused.
That is true. We don't say anything funny. Sorry to disappoint you.
I'm pretty sure they know that by now.
I'm pretty sure they're already disappointed.
Pretty sure they stopped listening, actually. We're just talking to ourselves.
They never started.
Yeah. Well, if they did start, they stopped. Which, yeah, I'm glad we got to the end of that. Actually, I realised that I don't have any topics to talk about, really.
If there was a zombie apocalypse, very hypothetical, of course.
Yeah.
Would the zombies be like in The Walking Dead, where they're all slow and their only function is just to find food? Or will it be a bit like the zombies in 28 Days and Weeks Later, where they just like sprint at you and
hopefully
they're
not
just
that
like
one.
rage induced? Because if it was like that, that would just be a ton harder.
Yeah.
I don't think there'd be many survivors except for the people just hiding. It'd be too risky to go out and...
Yeah, you couldn't do anything because you just get, like, ran out by a zombie.
Yeah. If you're not a fit person, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
I hope it's not like that. I mean, it's not going to happen.
I don't think so.
But if it did...
I think World War III is going to happen before that. So.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But, at least zombies won't get us.
I don't think I'd be like a leader or anything. I'd just be some guy in a group who'd like... I think I'd pull my weight and I'd help, and if there was like a community and stuff, I'd go out on patrol and I'd find food and supplies and things like that.
Yeah.
I know you and other people, not going to name names, don't have much faith in me when it comes to that. You think I won't survive very long.
What have I ever said that you wouldn't survive?
I think I could think I could survive and
I never said you couldn't. I said that the scenario that we talked about was that you'd be at work because you work late, and then the zombie apocalypse will start, and you'd be screwed because you wouldn't be home. But I don't know.
But then I could get all the supplies from my work, and I could stock up, and I could stock up on fuel, and I can prepare. So if I was at work, that'd kind of be a good thing.
Yeah.
So, you, Cameron.
Wow. I'm bleeping that.
Can you please add a bleep or just like a random sound effect over that?
Yeah, I'm going to add over that.
Please do, actually.
I will. Make a note of that, Cameron. Yeah.
Here's a difficult question that might be a bit too heavy for the Chaotic Voyage podcast. If it came to having to kill a loved one because they've turned, could you? Would you?
Should you? I reckon I could.
Wow.
I mean, if they've turned, they're not...
You kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, they're not human anymore. Although, I don't know.
If it's for, like, the survival of a group or community that you have now...
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
I feel
no
like...
matter who it is, if they're a threat, you can't just have them around.
Yeah. I feel like they'd understand. I'd be like, I had to do it. Otherwise,
It's one person, even if it is a loved one, against
maybe
a
like,
handful or...
I mean, I'm saying this like I meet them in heaven or hell afterwards, and I'm like, sorry, man, I
Hey,
had to do it.
you get that, right?
Yeah.
You understand why that happened.
And they're like,
Right.
yeah, I understand. And then they're just like,
no worries, Cameron. Come hang out. We'll play some Monopoly.
yeah, and then
They play Monopoly in heaven.
I'm assuming I'm in hell.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
And then the rest of my life is losing at Monopoly.
Oof, that is pretty rough. That would be pretty accurate.
I feel like losing Monopoly wouldn't be too bad, but if I was against like really bad people, like not saying like if I was against Hitler or something, but if I was like against someone who the game wasn't fun and I was still losing.
Like when we play against you.
Wow. I see. I'm just good at the game. What do you mean? The last few times I usually make the
You're
game
good
fun.
at the game, that's what's annoying. But it's like I don't know how to explain it. What did you do last time that was so annoying?
I won. You won the last game we played.
No, the one before that.
Which one?
The one before the one I won.
Yeah, I don't remember the specifics of every game.
I don't remember either, but you were doing something that was very annoying.
I think the one you're thinking of, which
you
was
were holding all of these
I think the one
spots
you're
or
thinking
roads
of,
or whatever.
it wasn't
Like
a recent game. It was a long time ago.
it
Is
wasn't
it the
that
one where we started by like sorting out areas? Like
I don't know.
we handed out properties, and I ended up with one of each property.
Yeah, that was probably it. I remember you holding on to a bunch of different properties, and then no one had a complete set, and you just wouldn't. No matter what we offered you for it, even if it was something that was pretty decent.
You didn't offer me anything decent.
Yeah, I offered you a bunch of railroads and shit.
No.
And money. Not real money. But money
that
that could have helped you.
That would have like pushed me over the edge.
So it wasn't even like you were winning. It was like no one was winning. You were letting no one win.
Well, I couldn't win if I like.
That's why it was so frustrating.
You weren't giving me anything to work with because
Sure it was.
no, because anything I would have traded, like because you.
Yeah, it would have helped me progress, but it would have helped you progress as well.
Yeah, but you
Both
and
would have had something we needed.
the other person.
This is why you wouldn't survive in an apocalypse, Cameron. You
Because
don't
I
know how
can't
to
play
bargain.
Monopoly. No, because I can play Monopoly. I would win. I'd be like,
Sometimes you need to compromise, make sacrifices for the group.
I mean,
You can't own one of every street, Cameron.
I can, and I
Just
will.
so no one else can. If I can't win, no one else can.
It's a strategic thing. If I traded,
It was strategic, but it was annoying.
it might have been annoying, but it was strategic.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I just said the opposite of what you said. Well,
no, I'm
opposite order.
agreeing
But
with you. It's very frustrating.
yeah, usually when I play,
I'm not over it. Okay.
I know you're not over it. It's been years, Paris.
Ugh.
But there's no way that you and the other guy we were playing with were gonna let me win.
The other guy.
There's like
Well,
you never gave me any trades I could
You never even
work
tried
with.
to bargain with us or anything.
I
You weren't really trying to win either. You were just trying to hold on to what you had.
holding on to
You
what I
weren't
had was how I
progressing.
won, because if I
We
traded,
had to give up. That's how you won.
I did win. See,
Yeah. All right.
strategic.
So you'd be
Listen.
stuck in hell with someone playing like that exact game.
I would still enjoy it.
No, not if you were me or the other guy.
I'm not you or the other guy.
The other guy.
Well, he's too much of a bitch to be on the podcast, and I assume he doesn't want to be named
That's true.
because he's a coward and a fool. He knows who he is, and
Yep. So this is the podcast where we insult our friends.
yeah, but we don't name them.
No.
So,
Well, you know that guy.
Daniel,
You know.
what a fucking dick.
What? You said we don't name them.
Yeah, but I don't play by the rules.
So you know that guy who's like
Daniel?
average height, average build, and
Oh.
got dark hair? Fuck that guy.
You mean Steve?
Yeah.
You mean Paul?
No,
Oh.
Paul's a saint. Saint
Yeah.
Paul.
But St. Paul Johnson is a
Yeah.
little different.
I'm saddened that he can't join us.
No.
Hey
Maybe
Paul,
next
how's
week.
it going up there on the poop deck? Yeah, is it all scrubbed, all done?
I assume the poop deck would be below us, wouldn't it? Like if we're captain's
I
quarters
don't
would be
even know where
above.
we are right now.
Well, this is why we don't talk about boats, because we have no idea what the layout of a boat is.
So when are we actually going to record on a boat?
Never.
I think that should be the 100th episode.
When we get if we ever get an income that
If we ever get income.
that supported
It sounds so sad.
renting out a boat, not like real life income, but like podcast
know.
money. I'm not
If we
gonna
ever get a viewer, we'll ask them to send us money.
Also, we'd have to have
Viewers?
viewers,
Subscribers?
and we'd have
Listeners.
to all of
Who aren't
those
our parents or family.
or friends. A couple
Yeah.
friends listen.
Well, they don't now because we've insulted them.
Oh, we insulted one, and he's gonna cry anyway.
Well, I also said fuck you to Jesse.
Is that who you're talking about? Oh wait,
well,
no,
just hey Jesse.
I thought you were talking about the average height, average.
No, I said he had dark hair.
Yeah, that's
Jesse's
why I was
got
confused. I was like,
blonde, beautiful, golden locks. So,
oh, it's past half hour. He's stopped listening anyway.
well, the way I see it, we're pretty much going to cut most of the intro because we were just rambling on.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. But
So
now,
it'll be alright.
now you've drawn attention to it, we have to talk about it. But
What are we talking about?
Monopoly. Strategic.
Strategies.
But I think I play Monopoly, not that game, but
Back to this Monopoly thing.
I'm right. And there's nothing you can argue that will say otherwise.
No, I'm agreeing with you that yes, it was strategic, and
Okay.
although not playing a game where you win by having the most properties or most money or everyone else going bankrupt, you did win because of just how long you were able to keep us from progressing for, which is smart, but still very annoying. It's kind of like you didn't win, but you still won because you pissed us off so much.
Which makes me win even more.
Yeah, it does make you win, but it's annoying, Cameron.
I'm sorry. But it had to be done.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
That's
you
all I wanted.
upset your friends.
That's all I wanted to hear. Good job. I'm just cutting out
Subtitle for this video. Good job. You upset your friends.
I'm cutting out the your friends part. They're not going to hear it. They're just going to hear you saying good job to me.
No. You can't.
I can. I'm in 59%
This is
of this
suppression.
podcast.
This is democracy manifest.
They're not going to hear you complain about it either. This is all getting cut. It's just going to be half
You're
an
getting
hour
cut in a
of you
second.
saying good work, Cameron. And it'll be great. And laughs will be edited in. And everyone will love it.
Good work, Cameron. Then you edit a laugh and clapping track. What are those things called? I'm just gonna call them party whistles because I don't know what they are.
Slide whistle.
Nah, you know the things that uncurl when you blow into them? You have them at parties.
Oh,
They go.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What are those called? Party blowers. Blow job.
Yeah. That's the one.
So you're just gonna edit in sounds of blowjobs. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
And there's the episode 2 subtitle.
I'll just edit in blowjobs.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I will.
So enough about Monopoly.
Okay.
What should we talk about now?
Disney's making their own streaming service. I don't know if you've heard about that.
Fuck it. Everyone's making their own streaming services. It's like how everyone's making their own podcasts.
Yeah,
There's just too many of them.
Ridiculous.
It's just annoying.
No one wants to listen to your crappy podcast, alright?
It's just overdone.
Listen, everyone's got a podcast. You're not special. I'm calling you out. People are going to think I'm seriously calling people out, and they're like, hypocrite.
Who are these guys to talk? They don't have any subscribers.
Hey, we've got 7 subscribers. So you take that
Who
back.
Are they?
I think I'm 2 of them. I think you're still 1 unless you're unsubscribed again.
I'm 1 of them. You're 2 of them.
Josh, who was supposed to be on episode 2 until it failed, was another. Nice. We're probably like getting into territory where they're like, stop talking about us. We don't want.
We don't want anything to do with this shitty podcast.
Yeah.
But shout out to S Dudes. Good YouTube channel. You should go subscribe to them if you like cars.
Yeah, if you like cars and not boats or podcasts, go subscribe to them.
If you like good content, if you like people who can actually talk and be confident and actually
Chaotic Voyage Podcast.
Then S Dudes is the place for you dudes.
Do you like cars? You like to talk about
Do you like dudes? Do you like the letter S? Well,
do you like snakes? Do you like snakes, dudes, and cars? S Dudes, shout out.
S Dudes, shout out.
You're welcome.
I always wondered what the S stood for.
I know what it stands for, and I'm not.
Tell me.
I can't tell you here.
Please.
I'll send you a message, and then you'll be like, oh.
Is it Supra?
Hang on. I believe this is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet.
I figured, but when you do, make that sound again, or I'll edit it in. One of the two.
You should edit it in. It will just be much funnier.
Well, I'll send it over Messenger, so you can just look.
Alright, well, I'll look once it decides it's going to work.
Okay.
Also, shout out to Ultraviolence. If you like violence.
Well,
That's it.
Ultra and Josh. And wait, we should probably say if you like Doom videos, then that's the place to go.
Yes.
Because, honestly...
If you're doomed...
I mean, if you're doomed, listen to this. If you like Doom, watch that, I guess.
Just realised I could have looked at the message on my phone.
I figure that's what you do, but...
No, I'm not. I'm on the laptop right now.
Is your phone not next to you?
It is. Oh...
I don't know if you've seen it yet, or you're just making the sound.
No, that was genuine.
Yeah, that.
Right, I get it now. That makes...
Cut that out.
For real, though.
I will cut that bit out.
I'll cut you.
I could have just said it if I was going to cut everything out.
Well...
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be what it comes back to.
I was just thinking that. I'm an idiot. They're going to be so confused and just be like...
who's going to be confused?
I will when I listen to it. I'll be like, why is it cut?
You're assuming we have subscribers.
We do, we just went through them.
Yeah, we do. I can't say that. You're assuming we have listeners.
We do have listeners.
You, me, and the
Dupree.
guy, the other guy. And Ethan.
Yeah. I mean, Jesse said he'd listen to it. My mum said she'd listen to it.
Yeah, but he also said he couldn't stand to listen to the first one because it was so fucking terrible.
Well, yeah, but...
His exact words.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless he explicitly tells us otherwise. That's just what I'm assuming he meant.
Yeah, of course. That's what I assume everyone means all the time.
Yeah. They're like, that was a great podcast. That's the one that's going to stand out amongst the millions.
Millions.
You really found the special sauce. I don't know. I can't think of
the special sauce.
What is it called when it's just like you found the right recipe? the recipe for success.
Yeah, that makes sense. It still sounds weird when you say it, though.
They don't say special sauce. You just think...
You found the special... I can't even say it. You found the special sauce. Congratulations.
Good job, bud. Found the special sauce. Now go make some pasta.
I think we found our special sauce.
When life gives you special sauce, make some pasta.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, feelings-wise or otherwise?
Yeah, I want to talk about all the problems in my life to all three of our viewers. Not really. I don't have any major problems in my life. Major problems in my life.
Major problems in my life?
Yeah. Did you have anything you wanted to discuss?
Let's review what we learned today. We learned that we're doing the podcast because it started off as a joke.
Yes.
We're not 100% serious about it. It's just for fun. But
It
hey,
is.
we wouldn't mind if we got some extra subscribers and actually started building this channel up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and we'll be like, yeah. I don't know what's going with that, but you continue
we'll
your
be
recap.
Yeah, what you said.
Please tell us, keep going, tell us what we've learned.
Okay, we've learned that we found the special sauce.
Yep.
We rediscovered how much of a loser Cameron is.
Well, no one forgot.
We found out that he can play a very annoying but strategic
Thanks.
game of Monopoly.
Yep.
And that he's going to hell.
Yep. I mean, pretty much everyone is, I think.
And that if there ever was a zombie apocalypse, well, pretty much everyone's...
Yeah. Don't invent zombies.
Yeah, don't invent zombies.
Please.
Stick to special sauce.
Sounds like a food commercial now. Don't invent zombies. Stick to Chaotic Voyage's special sauce for all your pasta needs.
What else did we learn?
I don't know. I don't know what's getting cut. So
that's pretty much what we've
Oh,
learned.
yeah.
Should we talk about one other last thing that we can either decide to... Oh, actually, I just realised we probably want Josh here for that. Talking about Venom. Go and get him.
I mean, we can talk about it. I feel like my thoughts on it. You should go see it.
You can cut that out.
Oh, my review? I guess I'll just cut my review out.
You can just cut this whole thing.
I stated an opinion. You're like, yeah, now cut that. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, no, I don't like your opinion. You should cut that. Speaking of opinion, why should we go see it, Cameron?
Well, the movie, while... Oh, crap, I can't think of words. While it's...
I can't
as far
think
as,
of
like...
words.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be a good movie. Like, it's
Good,
terrible...
but not for the reason you think it is, maybe?
Yeah. You laugh at it, you laugh with it. There's parts where you'll be like, oh god, that was terrible. But I think you might enjoy it. Obviously, it's not like...
it's not The Room or anything.
I haven't
It's
seen The
not
Room.
so terrible that you laugh at it in that way, I think.
Well, I think there are some bits you laugh at that way. I can't tell what's supposed to be funny and what's not.
That's kind of the beauty of it, though.
Yeah,
you know?
it's if you like comedies and just laughing at dumb stuff, Venom, go and get him.
M being a ticket to see it.
Yeah. I'll cut that.
So...
I'm just going to cut everything. That's it. We're cut.
I'm
Wherever.
also of the similar mindset where go see it, but don't expect 100% serious movie. I think that's where a lot of people went wrong
Yeah.
with it. They hyped themselves up so much for a movie, which I don't think you should even do with any movie anymore. You got to keep the element of surprise a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to not spoil anything for myself. Just not watch the trailers or anything. Go in so I can be blown away, or at least blown.
Yeah. What?
Semi-blown.
Yeah.
So I could just be blown in the movie theater.
Okay. I don't condone this action. But
So, what am I saying?
if you saw the trailer and you're like, that looks like a really awesome horror action movie, it's not that. The trailer
Don't even
lies.
see the trailers for anything. Just go experience. Movies are so much better like that, I think, and shows too.
Especially because everything gets spoiled by trailers now.
Oh yeah, well, a lot of production companies and stuff think that's the only way to sell the movie. Like, you got to show the funniest bit or most exciting bit, but then when you see that bit in the theater, I just find myself not really laughing at that bit. I think I've already seen this. I've already heard this joke.
That's the problem.
I've already seen this twist, whatever.
That's the problem with comedies. Well, like
yeah.
average comedies. Like, good comedies have like funny jokes the whole way through, so it doesn't matter too much. But for a comedy movie, the best jokes usually used in the trailer, and you see it, and I'm like, oh well, I saw that joke coming. That wasn't great.
Yeah.
Which is annoying, but
it's pretty annoying.
Well, gotta get people to watch and enjoy the trailer.
Venom. Gotta get him.
Gotta sweat him.
Don't sweat it. See Venom. Go get it.
Yeah, so go get him. Target.
Yeah, so go see it. Don't expect the most serious action horror movie, and I think you'll enjoy it. There are some jokes in there that might not mean to be jokes.
Yeah.
But it's just funny. I don't even think I really saw a part in it where I cringed too much. Like how you were saying it's so bad that it's good.
I think that last
really
part was the...
Oh, yeah.
That line. Yeah, that was...
Yeah. It's kind of exaggerated.
Also, yeah, so don't listen to critics. I think that's the problem. Critics suck because they have to analyze the movie. So, like, the plot was terrible.
They pick it apart.
Yeah, and if you pick apart Venom, it's not a good movie. But do you enjoy movies based on how they are when they're picked apart, or as you watch them? Wisdom. Yeah.
Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome. I think part of the problem is that, like, people, because obviously if Venom fails, it's more likely that Sony's gonna sell back the rights and everything to Marvel.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, would be good, but like, I don't know. I saw people on Reddit just talking about it. It kind of annoyed me, but they were like, even if the movie is good, don't go and see it because...
What? Oh, right.
Because they're like...
You're giving Sony your money and stuff.
But the way I see it is that if they make a good movie, then just let them do that. Let them make their own good movies because...
And you enjoy it, and then if it sells, they'll make another one, and you're probably going to enjoy that. Yeah. They're making it for the fans.
Because Marvel already makes 3 movies a year. So if you also want, like, if you're like me and you don't, like, you don't get tired
of that Marvel.
Yeah, Sony making movies is basically another Marvel movie to go see. It might not.
It's an extra bonus.
Yeah, it might not be connected as much, but you know, Marvel wouldn't make a Venom movie. They just make like Spider-Man, Venom, the third Homecoming series movie or something. Because Sony's trying to make all these other movies based off of the Spider-Man characters, which wouldn't happen.
Doc Ock.
I think they're thinking about making a Kraven the Hunter movie. I don't know if you know who that is. Black Cat, Hunter. I think.
Yeah, I know Black Cat. Yeah.
I think she was one of them. What's his name? Morpheus, the living vampire.
Morpheus.
I think he's called.
They're making another Matrix movie.
I think it's called Morpheus, the living vampire. I think they're looking to get Jared Leto to play him or something like that.
Sorry. I like Jared Leto, but just after Suicide Squad.
Morbius, that's it. My bad. Not Morpheus.
Alright, that's getting copyright claimed.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Wachowskis.
But yeah, like, because those movies wouldn't be made by Marvel. because Marvel would be like, why make that when we're going to make Guardians 3 or the Nova movie or something like that? So it's cool to see like smaller characters be explored, because
That is cool.
Marvel wouldn't make those movies otherwise. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just another, it's a cool side thing. You can just pretend it's part of the same universe, even if it's not.
It's
Go see
it's
Venom.
an added bonus after the 3 Marvel movies of the year.
Yeah. Also, they can, if it's owned by Sony, they might, I don't know if they will, but like go darker and stuff with it. Because Marvel's got like a lighter feel to it. And being owned by Disney, they're going to keep to that tone.
Yeah.
Like, they do have serious parts. Like, Infinity War was good like that. It's like, but like, only Sony could really make an actual horror movie. Like a horror Venom movie. Not that that's what Venom was, but they could have. Whereas
it had a few different tones. Horror, comedy, action.
It was very weird like that.
It was kind of cool to see a movie like that though, because that's not done much these days.
Yeah,
even if it wasn't intended or whatever. I think what's his name, Tom Hardy, just did such a good job playing that clueless kind of character, clueless vessel character. What's going on here? What am I doing? Oh god!
He was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, he did really well in that role, which I wasn't expecting. Not that he's a bad actor. I really like him, but I just thought it's not what I was expecting, and he did it really well. I thought anyone who sees this script is just going to instantly pick it up and be like, I have to be this serious, dark person.
Yeah.
But it was like a playful type role.
I liked how his character was. I don't think it's... Because it's a different character to pretty much every other character we've seen in Marvel.
Yeah, I felt like any actor probably could have played him differently, and that would have brought the score down quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Definitely see this movie for a light-hearted action type ride with like a really cool character, I think.
And if you don't like the movie
too much, and I think you'll like it even more. Go on, Cameron.
I was just saying, if you don't like the movie, it's not our fault. We enjoyed it.
We kind of are recommending it though.
Yeah, but I hate recommending things to people. I was like, go see it or don't. You know,
they have their own taste, so it's not like we can be 100% accurate.
And with all dozens of our viewers, it's hard to know exactly what everyone's thinking.
I think you're only not going to enjoy it if you expect that seriousness.
Yeah.
I know I've said that quite a bit, but just watch it and don't think much of it. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's coming to time to... Is that land I see in the distance?
Oh, God.
It looks like it's coming close to time to end.
Looks like it's high tide.
Oh, iceberg dead ahead. Well, we're not cutting it yet. I have a few things.
I'm just thinking of all the stupid things to say.
Oh, okay.
The seas. The seas are mean tonight.
On that note, if you've got any questions for us, feel free to leave them in the comment section.
If you've got any harassment or hate comments,
also,
be sure to leave them in the comments below, because I'm sure we'll be getting a few of those.
If you're like, Cameron's voice sucks, well, I can't change it, unfortunately.
I mean, you could pitch shift it.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I'll put on a funny voice next time then.
Just for the outro, maybe.
But yeah, any feedback is good. Questions, we might answer them in the podcast.
Criticisms.
If you like
you
Paris.
guys are so shit at talking, be better. We really appreciate that stuff.
Yeah. Constructive criticism or destructive criticism.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna cry. I'm a man, but yeah, if you got any questions, you're like, hey Paris, what sort of what sort of hair dye do you use? Well, the answer's
Well, as
4.
you can clearly see, red.
Yeah.
Strawberry
So-
red.
The only, yeah. We could do a whole comment section, a question section, if you will,
Questions.
where we answer your question, the viewer
in the
or
section.
listener. Oh, I guess I'm not really a viewer, but I don't have anything else to say.
Don't forget to leave this video a like, and don't forget to leave.
I was going to cut it there.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Wait,
Goodbye.
I thought we were going to leave it there.
Well, you can decide to do whatever you want with it, Cameron. It's your show.
And
It's
don't forget,
51% your show.
man, the percentage just keeps changing. It was 49.
I've
59.
got 49%. You got 51.
I thought you said 41%.
I said 49.
Well, that's why I said 59%. Now I
That's
sound like
why
an
I
idiot.
was like, yeah, that's totally right. Because
I'm
it
gonna-
wasn't.
I'm going to listen to it, because I thought you said
Maybe I
40
did, but I didn't mean
41. Oh, look, land. Bye.